In November and December last year, I did a video roundup on some of the interesting shortwave oddities I'd heard during the month. January was reasonably quiet and I didn't get much monitoring done, but we're already in February and I thought it was about time I made another roundup video, and February is already shaping up to be an interesting month. By the way, all of the audio clips in this video were recorded on my ICOM 7300. But the great portable setup I use is this Malahit DSP2 Plus with a loop antenna, which is great for shortwave and HF monitoring. I'll put links in the description should you wish to check them out. If you tune across the 40-meter amateur band, more specifically 7055 kHz, you'll come across a so-called radio war between Ukraine and Russia. Other frequencies in this area are used too, and they're often packed full of insults and aggressive, provocative hate speech, rap music in Russian and Ukrainian, and all sorts of strange and wonderful transmissions flooding out into the ether. This week I came across an interesting transmission on 7115 kHz, a pre-recorded mashup of insults, propaganda, and bad language. My Russian and Ukrainian is non-existent, but you don't have to be fluent in these languages to realise what's going on here. Before I play the audio, this is in no way meant to offend anyone. I'm simply reporting various transmissions I and many others heard. Please don't translate foul language in the comments, as it'll just be deleted.
Абсолютно убежден в том, я нет, сэр. Нацист, вы фашисты. Sieg Heil Putin. Россия хуева, нет ебаная. Sieg Heil, Sieg Heil, Sieg Heil, Sieg Heil Putin. Россия хуева, нет ебаная. Соломова хуева, Менделя хуева. Sieg Heil, Führer Putin. Sieg Heil, Russisch Schwein. Россия хуева. Das ist un Biber, русский Biber. 1, 2, 3, keine. Das ist Верховен Putin Reich. Sieg Heil Putin. Sieg Heil, Sieg Heil, Sieg Heil. Русский Biber, второй педофил. Путин Biber. Приезжает своим нацистским сволочь и начинает им демонстрировать. Russischen пизда. Ja, sehr gut. Russischen пизда. Sehr gut. Русский Biber. Свиной крови. Ja, sehr gut. Russischen пизда. Ja, sehr gut. Keine Приговорchen.
So last year saw a new buzzer appear on 4525 kHz that sounded almost exactly like the famous original one on 4625 kHz. This was quickly revealed to be a pirate on places like Reddit, Discord and Telegram. They even played music requests and gave acknowledgement to my videos back in December.
Hey Luis, if you're listening this, I am the pirate behind the Aboba, one of the pirates. So next video, Luis, take a next video please in me.
Whoever is behind this regularly changes the signal on the frequency, and it comes and goes with no regular pattern. Listening on February the 8th revealed a higher pitched buzzer marker on the frequency, which went uninterrupted for hours. Earlier on during that evening, there was a series of data signals on the same frequency during a pause in the buzzer activity. What these were, I can't be sure. The evening of February the 7th saw another marker signal of a similar but different pitch to the famous pip on 4525 kHz. These beacons seem to change like the wind, but nevertheless, the person or people behind these pirate markers have been on for quite some time and don't appear to be going anywhere anytime soon. Next we head to 6417 kHz and what appears to be a variation of the Accord Russian data link. Accord is a collective name for an old family of data transmission protocols whose roots can be traced back as far as 1953. Accord SSPD, Accord SSPS, and a number of others are still in operation and used by Russia's defences. Like many forms of military and diplomatic protocols, the sending station sends out a signal first and waits for an acknowledgement from the recipient. Not much is known about this 1200 baud data link, and it pops up in all sorts of places, so it's one to watch out for. I made a video late last year on the many common pirate frequencies used on the HF bands by RF bandits all over the world. I touched on all of the Russian allocations and the Troika or 100 meter band, a general pirate band used by Russian operators in AM mode. When I was putting that video together, I heard no activity after a lot of listening, typical, but late on one night last week, 3151 kHz crackled into life with a pirate net of Russian origin.
Работает на частоте инкассатор, город Рязань, 3-й район. Пожалуйста, приглашает инкассатор, 3-й район, Рязань, ко всем прием.
So that was the early February roundup of shortwave oddities. If you have any interesting recordings or tip-offs, then feel free to drop me an email. 2 pairs of ears are better than 1.
Россия, так называемый русский мир. Sieg Heil Putin. Sieg Heil. Русский народ. Человеконенавистнический нацизм. Das ist Пидор. Русский пидор. 1, 2, 3, keine. Das ist Верховный Путин Райх. Sieg Heil Putin. Sieg Heil. Русский пидор. Второй педофил. Путин пидор. Приезжает своим нацистским сволочь и начинает им демонстрировать. Russischen пизда. Ja, sehr gut. Russischen пизда. Sehr gut. Русский пидор. Свиной крови. Ja, sehr gut. Russischen пизда. Ja, sehr gut. Keine приговорchen. Нацизм Путин. Keine. Nein. Путин. Тебе по-немецки понятно? Путин пидор. Нацизм.